I'm going to talk about the average directional index, commonly known as the ADX. The first question I want to cover is, what is the ADX and what information does it give us? The ADX is an indicator which shows us the strength of the market in relation to a financial instrument. It does not, however, show us the direction of the market. We can find it on our graph by clicking on indicators just at the top, searching ADX, and it's the third one down which you want, ADX and DI. I've already got mine set up, and it constitutes of three lines which you can see here. The black line represents the overall strength of the trend. This is the main ADX line. The green line is the positive DI, which represents the overall buying pressure for an uptrend. The red line is the negative DI, which represents the overall selling pressure for a downtrend. We can quantify these lines with a numerical value which you can find on the right hand side of your graph, just here. More importantly, I wanted to talk about how we can use the information from the ADX to enter a trade, and there's a couple of factors we need to take into account when doing this. The first thing we need to do is find a point where the DI lines cross. This is only referring to the green line and red line. So here I found a point where both DI lines have met. If you're also wondering where the black line has gone, I've just removed it for the time being to make it a little clearer for you all. The second thing we need to do is to consider the numerical value of the ADX, which can be found just here in black. If this value is below 25, we should not enter a trade. If this value is above 25, we should enter the trade. To summarize those last 2 points, when entering a trade using the information from the ADX, we need to find a point at which the DI lines cross, and also if the numerical value of the ADX is above 25. These are two important confirmations that have to be met. For example, I found a point where both DI lines have crossed. The red line is now above the green line. The ADX is at 26, above 25. Both conditions have been met. And now you can see what has started to happen. A downtrend from this point onwards has started to form. Another example, we can see that both DI lines have crossed. The green line is now above the red line. The ADX is at 36, well above 25. Both conditions have been met, and now you can see an uptrend has started to form. So the question now is when to enter the trade. As soon as both of these conditions have been met, enter the trade. And remember, if the red line is above the green line, then a downtrend will start to form. So place a put. And if the green line is above the red line, place a call. Either 2 minutes or 5 minutes should be in the money. That's all there is to it. If you do have any other questions, feel free to ask and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, thank you very much.